are the one, girl, and you know that it's true. I'm feeling younger.
Will you please rise?
Every time that I'm alone with you. We were sitting in a parked car, stealing kisses in the front yard. We got questions we should not ask, but how would you feel if I told you I loved you? It's just something
Noah wants her really bad, but I gotta ask a question first. Who gives this woman to be married to this man?
Her mother and I do.
All right, Noah, your turn. Come on up here a little bit. Join me. Excellent. Well, if you... A tradition that Jesus blessed with his presence and his first public miracle in the wedding in Cana. It's also an estate commended by Paul the Apostle, and I need one more hand. It's to be held in honor, and therefore not to be entered into unadvisedly or lightly, but reverently, discreetly, advisedly, soberly, and in the fear of God. And it's into this estate that Noah and Sonja now come to be joined. And ask you to bow your heads with me as we ask God's blessing on our time together as we celebrate this day with their families and with Noah and Sonja. We need to have Jesus Christ at the center of everything, because in a day and age where marriage doesn't seem to last very long and doesn't mean much, and yet in the scriptures it means a ton. It means a lot. It's a beautiful picture of Christ and his church. And I wanted to read you something just from Matthew chapter 7 as we begin this marriage together. These are Jesus' words to Noah and Sonja as you begin today, where he says, "Everyone who hears these words of mine and does them will be like a wise man who built his house on the rock." And so kept bringing them back to Jesus. You could do all kinds of things. You could be successful. You can have it all, but Jesus is the only thing that will give you the foundation to last a lifetime. And he says, if you hear my words and you do them, you'll be like a wise man who built his house on the rock. The rain fell, the floods came, the winds blew and beat on the house, but it did not fall because it was founded on the rock. I like what the Message paraphrase says. These words I speak to you are not incidental additions to your life, homeowner improvements to your standard of living. They are foundational words, words to build a life on. And this is what stood out. If you work these words into your life, you are like a smart carpenter who built his house on solid rock. No one knows what solid rock is all about, and he knows what building a decent foundation is all about. Guys, if you build your life on Jesus, build your life on his words, you are a smart carpenter. You will be a smart couple, and your house will withstand the trials, the rain, the floods, the tornadoes. And every one of us, those who have been married for long amounts of time, would tell you that rain comes and flood comes and troubles come. So I just want to encourage you to set your affections on Jesus, to keep Jesus at the center. Okay, well, enough of me. Now we're going to let them give their vows to one another, and they have written their vows. And so I'm going to let Noah go first. Probably best if you hold this, because then they can hear you.
The laughter, so I had to write out my one. I
Noah, take you, Sonja, to be my wife, to love and to care for, to hold and honor you. I promise to lead you with respect and give you every need. I promise to make you laugh and smile in the worst of times, and to hold you up when you're down. I promise to lead our household in love and to raise our children likewise. Now, if I'm being further honest, I promise to frustrate you and to spend too much money on hobbies while trying to make them sound necessary. I promise I'll read the room wrong and create many awkward situations. I promise to sing out of tune and to overquote movie lines. However, above all this, I want you to know how much I will love you. Your dreams are my dreams, and your life will be my life. Through richer and poorer, through sickness and in health, for the rest of our lives together. I love you, Sonja.
I don't know how I'm gonna beat that. Noah, you're my best friend, my confidant, and my greatest struggle. But most importantly, you're the love of my life. And today, in front of God, our friends and family, I choose you. And I promise to keep choosing you. I vow to love and respect and honor you. I vow to laugh with you, cry with you, care for you, and share with you. I vow to always place the Lord above all else and live according to his word, and to direct our lives into a life of faith and hope in Christ. I love you with all my heart, and I promise to keep on loving you forevermore. You are my person.
God made a covenant with Noah. He put a symbol in the sky, a rainbow. We could use one of those right now. When viewed from the sky, the rainbow is a circle. It was to be a continual reminder of the covenant that he had made. Genesis 9:16 says, whenever the rainbow appears in the clouds, I will see it and remember the everlasting covenant between God and all living creatures. From this, we learn that when we enter into a covenant with one another, it's good to set aside some reminder of what has been promised. And so Noah and Sonja have wedding rings, and that's going to be their reminder. So I believe we have some wedding rings here. All separately packaged too. That's impressive. Wow. Excellent. Noah, would you take Sonja's ring there and put it on the third finger of her left hand? It is small. Hold it there and repeat after me. I give you this ring as a symbol and pledge of the covenant now made between us. You can go ahead and slip it on there. And Sonja, if you would place the ring on Noah's left hand, third finger, and repeat after me. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring
As a symbol and pledge
as a symbol and pledge
of the covenant now made between us.
of the covenant now made between us.
Well, Noah and Sonja, as you've made these promises before God and in the presence of these witnesses, it's an honor to pronounce you husband and wife. Therefore, my papers are getting wet and sticking. What God has joined together, let not man put asunder. You may now kiss your bride. Okay, we have one more thing to make it like official. We have to go over to this table, and ladies, I'm going to ask you if you'd come over.
There. Get a picture.
Oh, that's such a great picture.
Great picture.